Good morning. I have an Excel question for any Excel wizards out there in Twitter land. My question is basically this. I want to be able to take an Excel batch file or a number of dates and times and insert them on my calendar all at once. I followed some YouTube instructional videos, but I haven't had any luck in getting it to work exactly the way I guess the recipe predicts. So what I have in front of me is the data set for the entire year, so September until June. And I've got the criteria, subject, start date, end date, and all-day event. And that's supposed to allow me to import these all at once. So the steps are as follows that I've followed so far. You highlight the area of the data that you want to use, and then you go to formulas and you define the area, and that, I'm told, is to make sure that Excel doesn't keep reading data infinitely on the page. It defines the area. We'll call this area workbook and say OK, and then once I close this out, it is saved as a CSV on my desktop already, but I'll do it again. So File, Save As, Desktop, and then you can see I've already got a version of it here as a CSV, comma, delimited. So save. Yes, and yes, I want to keep using that format. Now I'm going to close it, and I'm going to say don't save because it just keeps going through a cycle. So now I've created a test page or a test calendar in Outlook, and when I go File, Open and Export, Import, the next step is I pick Import from another program or file, and then comma separated values because that's the format I have. You can see that it's already picking the calendar CSV file that I have, so that's fine. I'm going to say replace the duplicates because I've done, well, I can allow duplicates, we'll just see. And go next, and then it's going into test, which is where we want it to go, because you can see that here it's the test calendar. And then I'm going to map the custom fields just to make sure that we all agree that these are where they're supposed to be. So subject is mapped to subject, start date mapped to start date, end date's mapped to end date, and all day event is mapped. So I'm going to go OK, and I'm going to hit finish. Now this is where the trouble begins. You'll see that in September I'm missing September 11th and September 12th, which isn't such a big problem except because of course those dates have passed, but it throws off all the days of the cycle all throughout. And there are a couple of occasions where this happens in the data set, but when I look back at the Excel spreadsheet, those dates are still present, and that is the problem. So if you know how to fix this problem, please comment on Twitter. Let me know what you think the problem could be. I'm at CS Gamble. Thank you.